Hi, Mark Reedy here. In this video, I'm going to show you what's in the TATEMS 4.6.29.012 update. So let's start with the fact that in this update we've added the ability to enter your own custom items or fields to basically to the equipment summary. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And you'll notice down here on the bottom right we have this new button called Custom Items / Fields. So I'm going to click on that, and you can see here that we have the field name on the left, and then you can enter your field, whatever the data is or the info that you're tracking here. So say for example make, model, and then we have can put a serial number. And then if you want to add, and so you can see we've got a drop-down list here with those 3 items in it so far. Now I could type in something freeform here and put in here differential make, for example. Now that's not going to be added to the drop-down list automatically. If I want to add that to the drop-down list, what I can do is just double click in this field here. I'm going to copy this so that I get it spelled exactly the way I got it here. Double click here, and that opens up the drop down list maintenance screen for the user defined or custom items and field names. So now I'm going to go ahead and click in this item name. I'm just going to paste in that differential. I could type in whatever I want there. I'm just going to click add. So I'm going to add one more here. Say control model, click add, and I'm going to close. And so now we could say now we can add the differential model also, and then we're going to just put in a make here. We'll say Eaton, and we'll say S, for example. All right, and so that's basically, now if I close this and open it up again, and you can see that is all of the items that are assigned to this particular vehicle, unit number 28. And let me come back over to the where the drop-down list maintenance is. We go to forms, and then drop-down list maintenance, custom item field names, and that's that same screen I had up before. So you can get to that from here, and you'll notice that it does show you where the item selected here is actually currently being used and what the value is on that vehicle for that item. So you can see that's how that's listed there. And you can delete an item from here. That'll only delete it from the drop-down list. It does not delete it from the vehicle itself. So if I were to delete transmission serial number from the drop-down list, you would still have transmission serial number on both these pieces of equipment, 26 and 28. All right, so that is the drop-down list maintenance for the custom items. And so I'm going to come back into the custom items. I'm going to go to a different piece of equipment first. Let's go over here to 31, and we're going to click on custom items fields, and we have a blank one here. So if I wanted to fill it in quickly with all the information from another piece of equipment that we're tracking a list of custom items for, I'm going to click on this copy item custom field names list from other equipment. And see, now we can see each piece of equipment listed here, and that we can copy from. And the thing is, you need to know if it has something on there, otherwise it's not going to copy anything. So let's go ahead and use 28 as an example, because we just were on that one. And so I'm going to choose that one. Now this list is sorted by the sort order number, which is this number over here on the left. And you can see the 28 is actually had a sorter number of 24, so it's out of order with 26. So that's why it's higher in the list than 26, for example. So I'm going to go ahead and just double click on this, and now you can see that is put in the list from 28 into 31. So just show you one more time. I'm going to go to 32, and we're going to go to the custom fields, grab here, go to 28, double click, and that puts all the information, not the information, just the list items into unit number 32, that we're also tracking those same items on 28. All right, so that is those features. And now we've also added the ability to stop displaying the check for reminders message on startup. So when you first start TATEMS, I'm going to go ahead and exit. And you can see we've got this message asking you if you want to check for reminders. So you would say yes or no here. I'm going to say no to get in faster. And then we have this next screen for choose equipment and preference notice. I'm going to click OK there. And we'll let TATEMS start up. Okay, so now if I wanted to stop seeing those two messages, I click on Tools and Preferences. And down here at the bottom right, we have two of them there. One of them says stop asking to check for reminders on startup, so I'm going to check that. And stop displaying click to reveal message on startup. I'm going to choose that. I'm going to click OK. Go ahead and exit TATEMS. And now it gets right into the program without either one of those two messages popping up. And the final thing is to never ask to check for reminders while TATEMS is running. So I'm going to go back over here to TATEMS and go to Forms, and reminders pop up. And over here on the right, you see where it says reminders or pop-up reminders every so many hours. We have a choice there now to change that to never. And so I'm going to choose that, and we're going to click close. And now the reminders pop-up is not going to bother you while TATEMS is open at all. All right, so that's it for those new features for the 4.6.29.012 update. Hopefully that helps. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. Take care.